Hi there. Today let's talk about Centrelink and DVA gifting rules. Now, what I want you to remember is that regardless of what these rules say, nothing can prevent you from gifting any value asset you like to any person at any time. But what the rules do relate to is the amount by which such a gift will reduce your assessable assets and income, which in turn could increase your Centrelink or DVA entitlements. Now, the gifting rules read like this. You can gift assets of up to $10,000 each financial year. Now, that $10,000 limit applies to a single person or a couple. So if you are a couple, you can still only gift a total of $10,000, not $20,000. Additionally, there is a limit to your $10,000 annual gift, and that limit is set at $30,000 over 5 years. Now, in other words, you can gift $10,000 in year 1, $10,000 in year 2, and a further $10,000 in year 3, but then in years 4 and 5, you may not gift. You can then start gifting again in year 6 and so on. So if you decide to gift more than these limits, what's the consequences? The amount that exceeds the limits will be what is called a deprived asset, and it will be assessed as if you still do own the asset, for a period of a further 5 years. There are some gifts that are exempt from these rules, and broadly speaking, these are assets that are transferred between members of a couple. Now, a common example here might be where a person who has reached pension age, transfers money from their super fund into the name of the super fund that belongs to their perhaps younger spouse. Another example might be certain gifts made by a family member or a close relative to a special disability trust, or even assets that are given or construction costs paid for a granny flat interest. Now, these gifting rules do need to be considered carefully in terms of gifting prior to making your initial claim for Centrelink or DVA. When you have assets that are returned to you that you previously gifted, there could be implications there as well. When you relinquish the right to an asset that came to you perhaps from a deceased estate, if there's been a relation breakdown and a subsequent separation, there are issues surrounding the gifting rules there. And then even gifting prior to your death, the consequences there need to be considered. Tracy Ferguson, thanks for listening.